Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Problem, solution essay. Students come to me very often and say, teacher, what will be in the exam? What topic will they give us for this problem solution essay? And of course, what they want is to know the topic so that they can write it first, memorize it, and then rewrite it in the exam and try to get a good mark. And of course, that's not going to happen. That's not the way to do it. In the exam, the topic will be a topic that you should already know about. You should be familiar with. For example, you already know about college absences. So you will know the problem of absences and the way to solve those absences, that you will be able to give solutions. Likewise, being overweight, being fat, you will know someone who's fat. You may be fat yourself, so you will know the problem and you will know the solutions. Traffic congestion, busy roads, too many cars, climate change, pollution, town planning. These are topics that you have studied in class. You will know the vocabulary for, you will know the issues, and so you should be able to write about them in the exam. So the exam question will be any question at all related to a topic you will already know about. Now, in a previous video, we looked at the problem of being overweight, and we wrote one paragraph, and I showed you two solutions. I gave you examples, and I showed you how to write advantages and disadvantages of the problem, for the problem of being overweight. In this video, we will do two paragraphs related to the problem of smoking. And the question is a little bit different. It's not the dangers of smoking or the risks of smoking. No. It's to provide solutions to the increasing numbers of smoking in Saudi Arabia. So in this essay in the exam, you will need to write two paragraphs. In those paragraphs, you need to write the minimum of two solutions with examples for the solutions, with advantages and disadvantages. So come with me today and let's see how we write this in the exam. Unlock 3, Listening and Writing, Unit 3, Problem Solution Essay. The first step is, and please read with me here, read the introduction and the conclusion of the essay. The exam will give you a completed introduction and a completed conclusion, and you should read these for clues about how to answer the question. It deals with the problem of cigarette smoking. So now we know the topic is about cigarette smoking. Then write two body paragraphs about how to control or solve the problem. So the topic is cigarette smoking, the problems of cigarette smoking, and you write how to control or solve those problems. Now they want you to write two paragraphs, so the two paragraphs naturally divide into two blocks of solution. The first paragraph, you talk about what the authorities can do, or the governments can do, to control or to solve the problem of cigarette smoking. And the second paragraph deals with what you can do, or what the people can do, to solve the problem of to control or solve the problem of cigarette smoking. In the exam, you will see a table like this. It will first show you the problem, will give you the first paragraph, the government solution for the problem, and the second paragraph, the people solution for the problem. So let's read the problem. Today, the number of cigarette smokers has increased dramatically in Saudi Arabia. I'm going to change that now to cigarette and vape smokers, because I think young people smoke vapes these days, not too many smoke cigarettes. So the question has changed a little bit. Today the number of cigarette and vape smokers has increased dramatically in Saudi Arabia. The question is not to know the reasons why or the dangers or the risks. No. The question to be answered is, what is the solution for the number of increasing cigarette and vape smokers in Saudi Arabia? How can we reduce the numbers, lower the numbers of vape smokers? And for the first paragraph, the first solution, which is the government solution, I have three possible solutions. The first solution is education, what we say campaigns, to educate the people. So the government can educate the people. The government can also raise taxes, so make cigarettes and vapes more expensive. The third possible solution is to ban cigarettes. So you can ban cigarettes in public places. Now, the advantages of this solution is that people learn the dangers, will pay more money, and stop smoking. The disadvantages, of course, is that campaigns need time and lots of money. For this paragraph 2, we will look at people's solution, what you can do, what we can do. And what we can do is do quit programs. We can do programs which help us to stop smoking. We can use patches or stickers on the arms which help us reduce nicotine levels, and we can join support groups. And the advantages, of course, are better health, we save money, and we look better. The disadvantages are the terrible feelings we have when we stop smoking. These are called withdrawal symptoms. Social pressure, our friends invite us to come and smoke with us. And of course the cravings, the feelings we get when we want and we desire, strongly desire. These are psychological, both physical and psychological cravings. So withdrawal symptoms, social pressure, and cravings. The problem. Today, the number of cigarette and vape smokers has increased dramatically in Saudi Arabia. Introduction. Thousands of young people have started smoking in Saudi Arabia. The number of cigarette and vape smokers has drastically increased. It's a big problem for families. Pressure groups are pushing the government to resolve the matter. In this essay, we propose two possible solutions. Both have advantages and disadvantages. So we can see from the introduction, smoking is a problem. More people are smoking today. We have two possible solutions, and we will speak about both the advantages and the disadvantages. In conclusion, both the government and the people can help in important ways to solve the increase in smoker numbers in KSA. Campaigns, education, taxes, stop people buying tobacco. At the same time, people can take part in support groups, use patches. In these ways, I'm confident that the smoker numbers will decrease. So now we'll begin to write the essay. Our essay should be about those three solutions, the advantages of the solutions and disadvantages. Paragraph 1. What can the government do? So here we write solution, example of solution, and the advantage. The first solution from the government is, first, it can do anti-smoking campaigns. Example of that anti-smoking campaign, it could use TV, internet ads, live events to teach people the risks. So this is an example of the solution. This is the advantage. The advantage is that people will learn the serious dangers. Second solution, they might also raise tobacco taxes by adding 10 to 20 Saudi riyals to the price. Here is the solution, and here is an example of how they implement the solution. The advantage is that customers will hate to pay more and stop buying cigarettes, inshallah. The third solution is the government has to ban smoking in cafes and public places. Of course, this will protect others from secondhand smoke, and this here is the advantage. We don't say it, but we just use this. Of course, will protect others from secondhand smoke. Now, at the end of the paragraph, we talk about the biggest disadvantage. The biggest disadvantage is that government campaigns need time and a lot of money to be successful. Yet finished. We need the topic sentence to introduce the paragraph, and we need the closing sentence. Our topic sentence reads, the government should help resolve this smoking problem in the following ways. And thus this indicates, it tells the reader, in this paragraph we will deal with what the government solution is. The concluding sentence, these are the advantages and disadvantages of the government solution. So we close the paragraph indicating we discussed the advantage and the disadvantages of the three government solutions. So there are three government solutions, examples of how to implement or how to do those solutions, and also advantages and disadvantages at the end of the paragraph. Don't forget, you also need the topic sentence, which is the door into the paragraph, and the closing sentence, which of course closes and summarizes the content, the advantages and disadvantages. Now let's write the second paragraph, people solutions, what we can do. People solution. The first is to do quit smoking programs. Use smoker patches and support groups to join support groups. These are the advantages we will write about, and these are the disadvantages we will also include at the end of the paragraph. Paragraph 2. We know there are three solutions from the people, and here we start with the first. The first solution. To begin, smokers can join a quit smoking program. An example of that is the government offers them in the community or online. The advantage is to help people stop smoking step by step. The second solution, secondly, smokers should also use nicotine patches. An example of nicotine patches, you can buy them at the pharmacy. The advantage here would be to reduce the craving, the feelings of really wanting to smoke. The third solution, maybe they may join support groups for advice and encouragement. An example, anti-smoking groups usually meet once a week. The advantages, the best advantages are that smokers can save money, get better health and look great. There are three solutions, three examples, three advantages in this paragraph. Now we need to end with the disadvantages. Sadly, the main disadvantages are the terrible withdrawal symptoms, the cravings, and the pressure from friends to continue smoking. Our people solution paragraph is not yet finished. We need the topic sentence to introduce the paragraph. People can help with the problem in 3 ways, and a closing sentence. These are the advantages and disadvantages of the people solutions. Don't forget, in the exam you will get marks for writing a topic sentence, the opening sentence, and the closing sentence. You will get extra marks for. So now we have written 2 paragraphs. The first paragraph, what the government can do, offering 3 solutions, 3 examples, 3 advantages, and the biggest disadvantages at the end of the paragraph with the topic sentence, closing sentence. And the same in the second paragraph, what people can do to solve the problem of smoking. 3 solutions, 3 examples of those solutions, 3 advantages and the disadvantages, topped with the topic sentence, and the paragraph closes with the closing sentence. You will get extra marks in the exam for writing the topic sentence and the closing sentence. Please don't forget those. Well, I hope you found that instructive and helpful, help you to write the essay. My name is Muhammad Francis. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.